Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you all children? I hope you all are fine and I hope you are doing the practice regularly. Children, if you remember, in our previous video we have started the topic metric measures and we had seen how we do the measurement of length. What are the units we use, how we convert the units and how we do addition and subtraction. Children, if you have understood how we convert the measures of length and how we add and subtract, then today's topic also should be very easy for you. Today we are going to continue the same topic, metric measures, and in that we are going to learn about weight. Now what do we mean by weight, or when we say that we are measuring weight, what do we mean by that? Now when we say weight or we are measuring weight, it means we are calculating or we are trying to find how heavy a thing is. Okay. So what are the things that for which we measure the weight? Have you ever been to shopping? I hope you must have been to buy groceries, especially the vegetables. If you are buying vegetables like onions or potatoes or tomatoes, then we measure the weight of those things, right? We put them in a basket and we keep it on a weighing machine and we find out how heavy the thing is, right? How heavy it is, according to that we measure their weight, correct? So these type of things, to find out their weight or to find out how heavy it is, we use measurement of weight or metric system. In metric system we call measuring the weight. Now to measure the weight we need certain instruments. What are the instruments that we use to measure the weight? One is a weighing scale. If you have seen, there will be two plates and needle will be there, okay, and on that one side we keep the items or the things that we have to weigh, on the other side of the plate we keep the stones. There will be specific weights written on that, right, like 500 grams or 1 kg. That is one way of weighing, that is one instrument that is used to measure the weight. Now in today's world, in modern world, you have seen there are electronic weighing machines, right, there will be digital. So you keep the thing on the plate and there will be a screen on which there will be numbers displayed and it shows how heavy the thing is. So these are some of the instruments that are used to measure the weight. If you go to a doctor and they usually you measure your weight, right? The doctor will ask you to stand on one instrument and he will see how heavy you are, right? He will measure your weight. There is another instrument that is used to measure the weight, that is called weighing machine. Okay, all these machines are called weighing machines. Okay, weighing means you weight or you find out how heavy the thing is. Fine. So now to measure the weight we need to know certain units. We use certain units to measure the weight. Okay, we need instruments, and when we have instruments we need to have some units also to measure the weight. Now today we are going to use two units when we measure the weight, that is kg and grams. Kg means kilograms and grams, G means grams. Okay. Now kg or kilogram is a bigger unit and grams is a smaller unit. Now gram is also known as the standard unit to measure weight. It is the standard unit to measure weight in metric measures. Okay. So today we are going to see how we can convert these two units from kg to grams and grams to kgs, and then we will see how we add and subtract these units. Okay. So first we will start with the conversion. To do the conversion we need to know the relation or how these two units are related or connected to each other. So 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. Remember this, that 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. When 1000 grams are put together, that will make 1 kg. So that's why we say that kg is more in value or it is a greater unit compared to grams. Okay. Now using this relation that 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams, we are going to convert grams to kgs. Okay, and then we will convert kg to grams. First we will convert grams to kgs. Now if 1000 grams is equal to 1 kg, what do you think will happen with 5000 grams? Now 1000 is equal to 1 kg. 2000 will be equal to 2 kgs, 3000 will be equal to 3 kgs. So 5000 will be equal to 5 kgs. Okay, so 5000 grams is equal to 5 kg. Okay, this is how we convert grams to kgs. Now in case if you have a measure like this, 6895 grams. Now here you have to convert this to grams and kgs. That means this particular measure, when you convert it, you will have the unit both in grams and also in kgs. Okay, so let's see how we do that. Now 6895, I will split it as 6000 grams plus 95 grams. Now you see 6895, I have written it as 6000 plus 895. Okay. Now this 6000 grams I can convert it to kgs. Now 6000 grams means 6 kgs. Okay. And grams, 895 grams will write as it is, 895 grams. Now this we cannot change it to kgs because it is less than 1000. So it will remain in grams only. 895 is less than 1000. We need at least 1000 grams to make it to kgs. Since they are less than 1000, we will keep it as grams. Okay. Now next, 8 kgs to grams. We have to convert kgs to gram. Okay. Now 1 kg is 1000 grams. So 8 kgs will be 8000 grams. Like 1 kg is 1000 grams. So 2 kgs will be 2000. 3 kgs will be 3000. So like that if you calculate, 8 kgs will be 8000 grams. So 8 kgs is equal to 8000 grams. Okay. Now next example that I have here is 6 kgs and 430 grams. All these together we have to convert it to grams. Okay. Now this is already in grams. Only thing what we need to convert is 6 kgs and then add the both. So 6 kgs will be equal to 6000 grams plus we have 430 grams. Okay, 430 already it is in grams. So we will keep it as it is. 6 kgs we have converted to grams. Now we will add these two. 6000 plus 430 will be 6430 grams. So you see 6 kgs 430 grams we have converted to 6430 grams. Okay. Now next we will see how we add or subtract. If you remember when we did addition of length, I told you all that there is nothing special that we have to do. It is same addition or subtraction like we do for whole numbers. Same applies to weight also. When we have grams and kgs also, addition or subtraction will be same how we do the addition and subtraction of whole numbers. Okay, the same steps we have to follow. So first we will add 600 grams, 850 grams and 325 grams. We start from ones place, that is the right side. 0 plus 0 plus 5 will be 5. 0 plus 5 is 5. 5 plus 2 is 7. 6 plus 8 is 14. 14 plus 3. 14 plus 3 is 17 grams. Okay, simple addition like we do for whole numbers, we have to go on adding them. The same way we have to do addition when we have units like kgs and grams. Okay, we will add grams, then we will add kgs. Now first we will add 0 plus 5. 0 plus 5 is 5. Then next 5 plus 7. 5 plus 7 is 12. 2 carry 1 over here. Next 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 8 is 11. 1. Now next one you will carry to the kgs section. Okay. Here 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. Okay. So after adding we have got 9 kgs 125 grams. The steps are same as we add the whole numbers. Okay. The normal numbers what you add, the same way we have to add the kgs and grams also. Same way the subtraction also. We will do the subtraction of 2865 grams minus 1460 78. First we will subtract 5 minus 8. Is it possible? Can we subtract 8 from 5? No. So what we will do? We will borrow from here. Okay. So here remains 5 and here it will be 15. Now 15 minus 8. 15 minus 8 is 7. Next 5 minus 7. Is it possible? No. So what we do? We borrow from 8 and here it will become 15 and here remains 7. Again 15 minus 7 is 8. 7 minus 4 is 3. 2 minus 1 is 1. Okay. 1387 grams. Fine. Next we have kgs and grams. 7 kgs 315 grams minus 2 kgs 174 grams. If you know how to subtract the whole numbers, then subtraction of kgs and grams also is very simple. Okay. 7 kgs 315 grams, 2 kgs 174 grams you have to subtract. Okay. So first we will subtract 5 minus 4. 5 minus 4 is 1. Then 1 minus 7. Is it possible to subtract 1 from 7? Sorry, is it possible to subtract 7 from 1? No, not possible, right? So what we do? We will borrow. Okay. So when we borrow, it will be 11 over here, and from 3 if we take out 1, 2 will remain. 11 minus 7. 11 minus 7 is 4. Then 2 minus 1 is 1. Then 7 minus 2 is 5. So we have got 5 kgs 141 grams. Okay. I hope you have understood how to do the conversion of the units from kgs to gram and grams to kgs, and how to add and subtract the grams and kgs. It is same like how we did in our previous video for length. Okay. If you know the units, if you know the relation between the units, conversion is very simple. Okay. Children, keep practicing and inshallah we will meet very soon with our next concept. Till then, stay at home and be safe. Jazakumullahu khaira. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.